Hello, good afternoon, connections. Today I'm going to present another website of mine that I have created. That is for the music player. That is, you can say, a music player app. Just like any other music podcasting app, they say Spotify and Amazon Prime Music. So, just as a beginner, I have tried to create my own music player app where you can render your favorite songs. Just to show you here in the music player folder. So this is my HTML file. I'm opening with my browser. Okay. So this is my music player app. So here you can play any song of your, say this is the first song I am playing. So here you have specific genres. So here you have next button to the next song by clicking this next button. This is button by clicking. You can go to the previous and next. Here you have a variety of this say I have clicked this rock genre. So by default it is playing my last select from here. This is then you have hip hop genre. A variety of genre and variety of song as you like. Okay. So demo I have selected just these four genres. Yeah. So these are the songs. For your convenience, you may select the dark mode from here. This is the dark mode. This will reduce the stress in your eyes. Okay. Now let us say I want to add my favorite song in a playlist. So I can just select this add to playlist button. Oh, sorry. There is a message that please select a playlist. Okay. So this message is because I have not selected any playlist. So for that, actually, I have to create a playlist. So let's say I'm creating a playlist of my own. Say I have named it as my play. Now create playlist. I'm bringing it back to the light mode. My play, say then I have another list, say new play. So these are the examples. Now I am selecting this particular playlist. So my play I have selected. So this is now add to playlist. So this particular song Dekha Hazaro Dafa Aapko is being added to my play playlist. Then here you have Mac on Who from Secret Superstar by Meghna Mishra. Abhi Mujhme Kahi by Sonu Nigam. Okay. Okay. And these symbols, using these symbols, you can remove a particular song from a playlist. Say I have selected genre, Sigar by Sunidhi Chauhan. You can add it from this. I can select. You can remove any number of songs that you want. Say I want to add some songs in new play from say from Shankar Mahadevan. This girl. Okay. So stuff from him. So that was all about this music player app. You can change the theme. You can change the toggle. You can add a number of songs here. Let me show you a bit of the code that I have used to create this. So first, let me open my HTML code, then the CSS and the JavaScript code respectively. Okay. So here comes my code for this whole app. Okay. Just in a gist, I can explain you. Say here I have, this is just the skeleton of the page, my HTML page, where actually I have created the main heading as you can see here. This music player heading. So this is the main heading music player. Then I have actually created the create playlist button and all this. For the input field, I have used an input tag. This is the input tag and the create playlist button I have created. As simple as that. as you can see here, this is working, and this one is for the create playlist button. Then I have actually created three divs. So first div is to show all the list of songs that we have. Second div is to render the current song that I am playing with the image and the artist name. The third div is for the playlists and all. So this is my first div. This is my second div, and this is a third div. Okay? And then actually I have, and definitely for the styles I have used uh, the CSS file. So there are a variety of styles that I have used. Mm, it will take a lot of time if I explain each and everything. Just in a gist, like see the background color of the box one, all the boxes are blue, and the thumbnail container. So this is my thumbnail container. Actually, this blue color and this blue color is a bit different. So I've created that difference in order to understand that it is a thumbnail container which is going to contain all the artist names and all. Then the image that will be used as a thumbnail. Okay. So these are all basic things. I hope all of you know. And this audio player. So this is my audio player is actually the particular this portion which is playing the audio, the style which I have given a bit of left margin and all just to make the adjustments. Here now comes the JavaScript code. In the JavaScript code, as you can see from the beginning, if I show you, before that, I want to make it clear that for the toggle theme, this particular thing is also a div. This outer section is a small div, and this inside section that is being shifted, which you are thinking as a toggle switch, is also a div. So just that I'm doing that, I am shifting the margin whenever it is being clicked. So the margin will be increased from the left portion. And when I click the second time, it will be decreased. So I'm showing you the code for that particular thing. Okay, so this is the array of songs. I am creating an object of songs. And so this portion is for all the songs, and you can add more songs here. Mentioning, definitely you need to mention the genre and the source. This source is for the audio from where I am playing. You can add more songs here. And for particular genres, I have created different arrays for those genres. So for pop, there is a separate array, and for hip hop, there is a separate array. So this loop will identify the genre and add it to the array of that particular genre, that song, particular song. And here comes the genre dropdown. But first, let me show you the toggle theme portion. So what is happening? This is the outer div and this is the inner div. On clicking, this is getting shifted towards the right. So and you are getting the dark theme. While again clicking, where it is getting shifted to the left portion, left side. So the margin from the left is getting towards zero. Okay. So how it is happening? So this is the toggle theme function that I am using. This is the toggle theme function that I'm using. And for that, see here, if toggle.style.margin left is equal to 30 pixels. So basically, this when it is getting towards 30 pixels, 30 pixel is the measurement of this distance. If that particular distance is 30 pixels, and I mean that is not equal to 30 pixels, and the color of the body is not black, that is it is actually white. Body means basically this whole portion, this everything that it is containing. Then purposely I am initializing a variable named toggle to 1, and then I am making the changes here. Okay. Then in the else portion, if it is again clicked, basically if it is again clicked, So it will again come back to whatever the default thing it was. So it will change back the color to white. It will change everything to 0 px, the toggle property. So the switch will be shifted to left and all those things. Now comes the show songs function. This particular song element. So song element is these all are the song elements that we are having. These are the song elements. So I have given some styles and widths to a song element so that it looks nice. Then whenever I click, so as you can see, whenever I'm clicking a particular mode, it is changing to black. Okay. And in the light mode, it should. So whenever I'm clicking a song, for I have made it such that if toggle the property toggle 0, that is it is not in the dark mode, then the on clicking add event listener click on clicking that song element, the background color should change to red. Otherwise it should, if the toggle theme is in the dark mode, then it should change to the black color. Okay. And it is then calling the play song function, because we need to play that particular song. Then here comes the thumbnail, on the render current song function. This is for the second div where you can see the song thumbnail, and then I'm playing that particular song. So it will achieve where from which genre we are clicking the song. According to that, it will be the index will be taken to from the current song index, and the current song is the song that is being played now. So from that particular genre, it will select that song, and then definitely, as you can see, that everything from that song is being collected using the current song. We are selecting everything, then to the song's container, we are adding the particular button. This button is actually holding, this button is actually holding this next, previous, and add to playlist buttons. Here we have created an inner HTML. So very sorry. Here we have created an inner HTML, and so you can see this is the next where to show you the symbol. This is the styles that we have added, the inner styles. Then this is the next button. You can see the next arrow symbol both in the browser. This is the next arrow symbol. Then for the previous, this is the previous. Add to playlists. See, and for each button we are calling separate functions. We have separate functions like play next song and then play previous song for previous button. We are calling these functions that we have created. So let us see what these functions are exactly doing. So play song is playing the current song. It is calling the render current song again. Then for next, say add to playlist button, we have made these kind of changes. So it is just creating a new div. Okay, a new div. Then it is adding styles to that div. And then that particular song which we have selected is getting added here, the name of that particular song. And also it is adding a remove button in case if we decide to remove that particular song from the that particular current playlists. Then we have play next song, as you can see. So we are increasing this current song index by 1. And now you may think, why this modulus songs dot len, modulus pop dot len? Actually, we have a concept called a queue data structure, circular queue. In circular queue, what happens when we reach to the towards the end of something, then we should again, if we click the next button, it should come back to the previous, I mean the very first song, right? So that is the front portion of the queue. Therefore, this modulus pop dot length. If we simply do this current song index plus 1, Then after approaching the last song, I am showing you. After it will never see it to this first song. But if we don't use this modulus array dot length, that length of that particular array, then it will not happen like that. Stay there only in the last song. And that becomes very much inconvenient for the user who is using my app. Okay. Same way the previous song, render current song as you see, and then here I have called all the functions. This create playlist function, as I have shown you, when I will click the create playlist button, it will create a new playlist for me. So that was all about my new app. I am refreshing it again. So this is my new app. So the song, playing the songs, you can change it to the dark mode. Here you see the select is also change. You can select your own genre from this is your rock genre. Okay. All the songs you can play. You can create playlist. Say my playlist. Create playlist. Then add this particular. Okay, so I have not selected that particular playlist. You can add this particular song to playlist, whatever you select. And so I hope you like the design and overall structure of my web page of my music player app. As a beginner, much was possible for me that I have done. Thank you very much.